Welcome back, planner people. It is your girl Natalie here. How are you doing? I am doing well. Thank you so much for asking. So today is the day. I don't have much to set up in here because I'm still not sure entirely how I'm using some of these pages. But we're gonna do some things. I need some glue. I need my glue stick. We're gonna do some things a little bit. We're gonna I need to stop using these filler words. We're going to set this up for usage. I want to personalize it just a smidge. Here's my little pen test page. This is the Cosmo Airlight paper. It is the Cosmo Airlight paper. It has some ghosting, which is okay with me. It is thicker than Stalogy paper, which I really like. I think some of the other books, people have been saying that they're having problems getting stickers to stay on here. I put, like, this is my label maker stickers. I stuck this on here and it stayed. So I don't know. I think each of the different sizes have a different cover material. So what I have here, this is, I don't really know. I don't remember where this is from. It says Intentional Days Create a Life on Purpose. I'm not sure. You'll see what I want to do with the cover, and I want to create a pocket and stick this in the front here. This is from a bag from Villa Beautiful when I was getting some of her, her kits. I cut this off because I thought it went really well with this. This is a printable from Crafty Planner Queen. It is called Monarchs and Memos. Today is the 23rd. My code Natalie15 is good until December 31st. So this is for the cover. I printed it on sticker paper and I have glue to help me be able to move it around a little bit more. This is for the inside. I printed it a little bigger because this one came out smaller than I wanted, and maybe that's fine. So I'm going to cover the inside page as well. I am not going to do anything with these pages. I'm going to leave this alone. I do have a sticker that I made with my name that I can put here. I'm going to need this. I'm not going to do anything to these pages. I've decided I'm going to use these pages to track self-care. And so I have created some very tiny labels with my label maker. This says read, journal, unplug, mani, pedi, moisturize my locks, and taking a nap. I will use the annual goals pages. I just whited out the word goals and put intentions. Q1. I'm not sure what I'm going to put here. I also changed the word goals to intentions here for Q1. I will not have this many intentions. It'll probably just be 4. I haven't laid that out yet, and I will not worry about that in this particular video. I will do this on my own. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. For now, I'm not gonna do anything. I was watching a couple of setup videos, and I forgot who I was watching. Actually, a couple of people said the same thing. It's okay if you don't have everything figured out right now. I am not used to these types of pages, so right now I have no use for them, and that's fine. Yes. Okay. What I am going to use these pages for is to track illness and doctor's appointments for myself and Anim, and probably also no, I'm not going to track my cycle here. I'm going to track it somewhere else. So I made a label for me and Anim, and that's what these 2 dot markers are for. I printed the kit of Monarchs and why is this backwards? Oh, well, either way, I printed the memos and Monarchs and memos. I don't know why this one is backwards. I may have flipped it backwards by accident. Oh, I printed it twice. Okay. Oh, I was doing Dutch doors with this at one point. That's why. And yeah. So that's it's this. Oh, and I made labels. I printed the same file. I was having a lot of trouble getting it to cut, so I had to reduce the transparency because the image has a lot of black. It was hard for the Cricut to see these register marks, and the tab file is from Scrapcraftastic's Patreon. These are the small tabs, so I will only need the first 6 tabs. So we are going to go ahead and get started. I do believe I'm going to start with the inside, and I think I should start on this side because I think I need to move it over a little bit. Okay, so I am going to, I can't talk and do this. I would love to chat with you, but I cannot talk and do this. So I'm not currently listening to a book. I just finished a book I was listening to yesterday. So if you have any recommendations, let me know. Romance, steamy romance, preferably. So I hope you enjoy this. So gather what you want to do if you're following, setting up anything with me, or get a drink, relax, and I will catch you at the end. Enjoy. Hi there, Natalie here. Oh, how are you doing? I don't know if I asked you that at the beginning of the video, but just in case I didn't, I hope you are doing well. Yeah, so today is the 24th when I'm recording this voiceover, so Merry Christmas Eve. What did I do today? I cooked today. Yesterday on the 23rd, when I actually filmed this video, I was baking bread yesterday, and today, the 24th, I was cooking. Ooh, excuse me, sorry. And after I cooked, because when I got up early this morning, I fed the dogs, and I intended to go back to bed, but that did not happen. So after I did that, I started cooking. I must say that I absolutely love the way this came out. I absolutely love it. Love it. Yeah, I watched a video by Siobhan at This Well-Planned Life. I will mention that at the end. I'll try to find that video and link it, and how she customized the cover of her Stalogy. And so that's why I did this, because I want the cover of my plans by Just Scribble to look different than everybody else's, I made these name stickers with my Cricut. Like my students, my firsties, I like to have my name on my things. Even though this book will more than likely not leave the house, but that's fine. Yes. So yeah, we went to Christmas Eve service at 5 o'clock. Right now it's 11:22. Service was really nice. I enjoyed it. Yeah, so now here I'm going to move into covering the top. So I put glue. This glue stick is called Gloo, Gloo. I got it off of Amazon. So I put glue as an extra adhesive, And also, in case I stick it down and need to pull it back up, I would be able to do so without it actually adhering to the cover yet. So I just pulled off that one edge, and I made sure to get it to the edge of the spine and not wrap over, and just used my ruler to make sure it got on there flat with no bubbles. What you can't see at the corner there is that I'm cutting off the corner to kind of miter the corner, and then I'm going to fold them over. I did a very good, I must say, I did a very good job here. Very good. I don't think I'm going to end up putting it in a clear cover, but I guess I do have like some Aura Estelle covers that it will be in, so the cover of this should not get too roughed up at all. Oh, that is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. So here's where things get a little, I had a vision in my mind, and I had to work through it. I just had to work through it. So I'm going to let you watch me work through this process, and I'll catch you later. I kind of left you for a little while because I know you can't see it, I went to draw a curve. I don't know if I want to put this on here now. It's so pretty. I don't know if I want to cover it up with this now. Okay. Let's see. I wanted to make a curve with the bowl. So that's what I went downstairs to do. Let's see if I can even see where it is. Can I see where it is? Okay, first of all, I'm going to cut it. I don't want it to be all the way up there. I think I want it to be, I'm going to cut it at this line. Okay. That's the first thing I'm going to do is cut it there. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I want a curve. That's what I'm going for. But at the same time, I'm also of two minds of not even doing that. I'm also of them. Oh, where's Nana? Let's see. Okay, so if I do that, it's gonna be more like this. Is that what I'm looking for? Okay, let's stop cutting it before I mess it up. Before I don't like what it looks like. So let's do this. I'm sure there's another way to do it, but for now I'm gonna leave that alone. Because what I want to be able to do is put things in the front pocket there. Every once in a while, maybe not all the time. So it'll be on here like this, I think. Right now I paused the video I was watching. I'm watching Mochi Bujo. She is setting up her 2026 bullet journal. It's like, I have these kinds of cards. I have journaling cards, and I want to use them. So that's why I'm spending time to get this part right. So I'm going to be using this book for 6 months, and I want it to be nice. Okay. I'm very impressed with myself on how nicely this went down. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for it. I think I'm going to go for it. And I think I'm gonna also put some glue on it. So that it will give it some extra hold. So we're gonna put you right here. Okay. Just gonna go back in the drawer, out of my way. I don't need that tape. So then I can put this in here if I want, like that. That's what I'm going for. All right. Okay. Actually, okay, so let's let that glue set. I still have these strips here I can use somewhere else. Okay, the next thing we are going to do. The next thing we are going to do is we're going to open this up. As you can see, I did that. I'm not going to do anything here. Okay, here. I have all of, oh, that's garbage. These labels. So I'm just going to put it for January. I may decorate down here. Maybe I can use these strips down there. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll just put a minimal decoration on this page. I can't put anything in the middle here because I need to be able to check it off. So I'll put very, very minimal decoration on this page. If I put anything on this page at all, to tell you the truth. I may not put anything on this page at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this part because this is gonna take me a minute. I'll catch you back in a minute, in a few minutes. that was tedious. Yeah, I love the way it looks though. So if I like this, I will just go ahead and do all of them for the rest of this book, so I don't have to do this every month. But yeah, so I'm hesitant to put anything down here because I don't know what I would write down there. I really don't know. But so since I don't know that I would write anything down there, I'm just gonna put some stickers down there, maybe just down there. And down, okay. Take the opposite of this one and put it over here. Like that. And maybe I can take this leaf, these leaves. Yeah, I could do that. I can do this. Put this like that, and I'll trim that off. And I'll take the other one, since I have a mirror image, and do the same thing over here. All of my little pieces of trash are getting in my way. I have my fan on, I'm hot. I got hot. I'll put this one over here like so, and maybe I can put something in the middle here. What can I put in the middle there? Maybe I can put a crown and a butterfly. Two butterflies. Maybe we'll do that. A crown and two butterflies. I think we'll leave that at that. I don't want to overwhelm these pages. We'll do that. Well, Willow did not. Willow wasn't here for the intro because she's hanging out with her boyfriend, Mom's dog, Genesis. They're in the kitchen playing. All right, so we've got those. I will come back and do some things here. I will come back to that. Not doing anything here. Here, I think. Oops, don't rip my page. What I'm going to do is simply do this. I'm going to trim. I'm going to trim these up. So this one is for myself. Anything that has to do with me will be a purple dot. Any illness or doctor's appointments that has to do with Anim will be did I cut anything? Okay, you can't see it. Will be this green dot, this purple. These are the Zig Clean Color Dot markers. This is violet, and this one is kiwi. And any notes, possibly. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these strips from the cover and I'm going to fold it in half, right? And then I'm going to sit it in here. I'm going to sit it in here, and I'm going to trim it in half. I may need to trim it more than that. Yeah, I'm going to trim it more than that. So let's pick it up. I'm not good with measuring. Let's see, how wide is this? So let's go to half. No, let's go to 3/8. Let's go there. Like I said, I am not good with measuring. Let's see what happens when I do that. It is not even. Of course it is not even. I want to put some of this. Oh, these pages are numbered. Do I? No. Not gonna do that. Because it's not gonna be even. I'm gonna be annoyed. It's not gonna be straight. Let me leave that alone. Maybe I can just put a sticker on the page and call it a day. Yeah. Let's make a little cluster. Let's do, oh wait. Yeah, let's do one of these. Let's do this. This and that circle with the flowers. Let's do something like, where should I put it though? Maybe I should put it down here. Yeah, I think I should put it down here, out of the way. I don't think that this paper will handle things being picked up, like stickers being peeled up very easily. I'm back with this again because I kind of want something up here. Kind of want something up here. So we're gonna. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave that alone. Okay, I'm not ready for January. But what I am about to do is, okay, all of these garbage things here, all of this is garbage. Let's get them all on one little area. Scoop them off to the side before they end up on the floor. Let's move this. All right, what I am gonna do now, I don't need these scissors right now, or this. This is garbage. This can go back over there. What I am gonna do right now is go ahead and take care of my tabs, and then I think I will be done with this setup. Because like I said, I'm not doing a lot in terms of setting up this book. Oh, let's put this in here for now. Yes. Okay, so there are little notches. So I'm trying to decide for where, oh, this is cute, where I want to put it. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna put it here. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I have okay. I was trying again to cover to to laminate these tabs, and it was not, the Cricut was not cooperating with me. So I have this shatter paper. So I'm going to add January, February, March, April, May, and June to this, because I want to, oh, these are off. Oh, damn it. You know what? I don't care. I'm going to keep going. They're not completely centered. Oh, well. I'm going to continue with it just the way they are. I'm not in the mood to start over. I'm not with this. Okay, so the tabs are not perfect. I'm okay. I will be okay. Jeez. I had so much trouble getting these tabs to print, and I think it's because I'm printing them on textured paper. Not textured, background, paper with a background. If I was printing it on white paper, I don't think I would have had so much issues. But I really want my tabs to match. So we're gonna keep going with it. It's okay with me. If it's okay with you. Okay. So, all right, I'm gonna do this. I'll be back. Because now I'm just mumbling. I'll be back. I must say, I have done this process with these tabs before. I have printed like digital papers I have from the Honeybee shop, and printed these very same labels from Scrap Craftastic before, and it worked out just fine. I really think the problem was that, the image had a lot of black in it, and the registration marks for the Cricut also print out in black. It was giving me a lot of trouble. So that's when I realized I had to reduce the transparency to lighten the color. And I still like the way it came out, but that still gave it issues because it didn't cut properly entirely. Like you can see the words are too far off to one side, but I'm not redoing this. I'm gonna keep using them for the rest of the year. And why I wanted it this way was because it would match the cover of the book, Anyway, it turns out really nice though when it's all done. Really nice. And like I said, these tabs are from Scrap Craftastic. She has a file where the tabs are larger, and I just thought the large tabs would be, the profile on those would be too big for this book. But her tab files are awesome. You should join her Patreon. I love it. Okay, so we're almost done here with these tabs. I'll catch you at the end. so here we are. Okay, so I see that August is not cut properly. September, December, and I don't care. I'm using them. I'm using them. So this is my setup. I got the idea to do this. I want a piece of lace, black lace, to put here. I will go to Hobby Lobby at some point during my break from work and get something. But I got the idea to do this cover from Siobhan from This Well Planned Life. I believe that's her handle. I'm getting messages. Okay, no. So I wanted to customize my cover and I love it. So the next book will get her face on it. Volume 2. And I will do the same thing for the inside cover. And I love the way that this turned out. I just hope it holds up. I don't know how well this spine will do. It does say volume 1 on it, so I don't have to worry about that. And it does say designed by Dress Gerbil on the back, so I know who made this book. So let's take a look at what I did. Here's the cover. Here's the inside. Instead of doing a washi dashboard, all I added to this page was a sticker and my name. I didn't do anything to these pages because I'm not using this as my future log. Here is my self-care tracker. I'm going to use these as a self-care tracker. This took me a while, but I do like how clean it looks. I did not do the other months, but if I like the way this works, I will go ahead and put the rest of the months off camera. I just put a few stickers down here. I will do this on my own. I just don't know how I'm going to do that. And when I decorate, I will use these because I have a lot left over. A lot. Quarter 1, I don't know what I'm going to do here yet. I may make a cover page. I don't know my intentions for quarter 1. Again, I will do this on my own. I may not show it to you. These are going to stay blank for now. This is going to be used to track illnesses and doctor's appointments for myself and Annem. I have something separate for Doc and Willow in my disc bound. I put one little cluster here. This is for notes, and I probably should put notes up here. I have a notes. I need to print and cut some more note stickers, and that's that. My cover page, I don't know what I'm going to do for January. Actually, I do know what I'm going to do for my January decorations. I have to print and cut that and then set up January. I am not used to a Monday start calendar. I'm going to try it for January. If I don't like it, then in February what I will do is just I'll change it, but I'll try it for January. So here are my tabs, and I like that the way I put them, I open straight up to the month. I'm going to ignore that they are not printed properly, but I can tell what month it is, so I really don't care. After all of that, there are some notes pages. So what I can do is make a tab that says notes for back here. I didn't think of it till just now. So I love this. I just love it. I've actually been very excited, but also intimidated to do this at the same time, and I've had so much fun. So I hope you enjoy this. I have a case to put it in, a cover. I just haven't made up my mind yet if I'm going to put it on a brown cover. I probably will, or black, because my disc bound is in a black cover. I might do black on black. I don't know. I'll make up my mind eventually. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Be blessed. Bye.